Well, hi again, everyone. For those who watched yesterday's video and all that craziness that led me to finally make the right choice and take the right crossroads. One thing I noticed, because I listened to it again, and at one point I talk about my weight, about being at 350 and then 340, or 250 and 240 is what I say. But my weight's in the threes, and I've noticed I've done that now and in the past. I don't know if it's some sort of Freudian slip or what, that I can't accept that I'm in the threes instead of being in the twos. So I found that to be strange. But yeah, as I had predicted in that last video, I was a couple of pounds over 350, and I was supposed to be underneath that. So anyway, and though I did choose the right crossroads yesterday, and I thought I'd put it behind me, and I was back on track to where I was, back in the zone. Well, last night I had dinner with my in-laws, a nice turkey dinner, and I could have chose what I was going to eat, but of course I had a big helping of everything, and then I had a second helping of everything. So, did I really come back? Because I didn't feel like it. And then this morning, well, it was swim day, so I got up this morning early. I went to the pool, did my laps, and that went well. And I was coming home, and that whole breakfast ordeal that I dealt with yesterday, that I described in my last video, was there again. And I stopped at a restaurant. I went to have breakfast, a nice big breakfast. It was like convinced myself, it's like, why don't you just get it out of your system? And I did. I said, okay, now it's over. Now it's lunchtime. Guess what I'm thinking about? There's an advertisement for a new Whopper there with the mango and habaneros, and it looks pretty damn good. But I was gonna pretend to go to the gym and go have that for lunch. And I'm saying to myself, I'll start tomorrow. Isn't that always the big line? It's always, well, you're going to start tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and you do your best, and then it says, and you feel like having something else, and you've already been off the beat, off the track anyway. So you say, well, okay, it'll be tomorrow, which means the next day. And then you have whatever you're craving for, and it's simply crazy. And but I won't be going to Burger King to have that new Whopper that I've seen on TV. I won't pretend to go to the gym. I'll go upstairs and have myself a sensible lunch. And I came up with this phrase. I just jotted it down after, saw what happened this morning, and when I was planning to do a lunch, and I just told myself, well, what makes you think if you can't prevent yourself from doing it today, what makes you think you'll be able to prevent yourself from doing it tomorrow? How do you answer that question? It's so true. If I can't prevent myself from doing that stuff today, why do I think I'll be able to do it tomorrow? What will change tomorrow? What, because in the past I have had bouts of being in the zone that I keep talking about, and I'm not influenced by my food choices, and I just do everything right. It's going to magically come back. If I can't do it today, what makes me think I'll be able to do it tomorrow? Most likely I won't be able to do it tomorrow. I'll be convinced I can. I'll start off the day with my green smoothie that I didn't have. I made it, but I didn't have it because I had that stupid fucking breakfast at the restaurant this morning. So it's just sitting there as a reminder of my failure, I guess. And maybe it's that mood, that bad mood, that sense of guilt that's there now, that it wasn't there last Thursday when I was talking about that dinner I had with my friends in the last video. So what makes you think you can control yourself tomorrow if you can't control yourself today? Well, I'll have to control myself today. And that's what I'm going to do right now. So, I won't pretend to go to the gym. I won't go to Burger King. I go upstairs and make myself a nice, sensible lunch. And then at supper time, I hope I won't be faced with this fucking dilemma again. But I probably will. But hey, it's part of the course. I got to stop doing that. Because I keep backing to further time. I keep putting off the moving forward, and I move back, and then on my next whim of like back in the zone, and I'll be starting from a couple of steps back, a couple of weeks in further. So it's like that'll be discouraging in itself, even though I'm motivated to be back at square one or -1 or -2 or +2. Who gives a shit? So let's go back now. I was at 353 this morning. So I was at 347 last Thursday. So that's what this havoc has caused. So anyway, wish me luck. I'm going to need it.